What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cab back with another Xenoverse 2 DLC 8 video for you guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at some screenshots that we have of DLC 8. We got screenshots of the Tournament of Power, as you guys see on your screen right now. We have some BROLY screenshots as well. And then at the very end, we're going to be also taking a look at some Piccolo and Cell screenshots from Jump Force. I figured I'd just combine it into one video instead of making two separate ones. But the first thing we're going to be looking at, of course, is these Xenoverse screenshots with the Tournament of Power and the new BROLY screenshots that we got as well. Now, one thing I do want to mention before we get into this, guys, is the simple fact of Sub Saturday. It's right around the corner. If you have not submitted your Sub Saturday clip, be sure to do so. And remember, this week's Sub Saturday is your worst ass whooping ever dished out up against a cheeser. So be sure to send those clips to the email, the Discord, or the Twitter, all linked down below in the description for a chance to get into Sub Saturday. Now, jumping into these screenshots, guys, first and foremost, starting out with the Tournament of Power stage, because as some of you guys know, at least the ones who have seen the past videos where I've mentioned it, the Tournament of Power stage is the part where I am most hyped when it comes to this DLC. This stage has me absolutely excited, and I have so many questions for this stage as well. But first, we're going to take a look at what we can see. As you see right now on the screen, you are able to see the little stand where the Grand Priest was standing and the little area where Zeno was sitting with his guards as well. Now, it does not look like the Grand Priest or Zeno will be sitting or standing in those actual spots like they were in the anime, but the simple fact that they added these features to this stage are absolutely dope. Now, my other question, I guess you could say, as far as other features to be added, is whether or not they will have the little stands where all the gods of destructions were sitting with during the Tournament of Power. That's my other question regarding some like customization features that they will add to that stage. But besides that, man, based off this screenshot, as you guys see on the screen right now, it is looking absolutely amazing. Now, a couple questions I have. First and foremost, the one that everybody has, is whether or not we will be able to fly. That is a major question that a lot of people have been asking about regarding that stage, and hopefully we can get an English translation or something like that of the DLC 8 scan, and maybe that DLC 8 scan will give us a little bit of insight. But until we get some further news, right now we have no idea of whether or not we'll actually be able to fly on this stage. Now, the second thing that I'm very curious, as you guys see with all these rocks, all this destruction that is around the Tournament of Power stage, can we destroy that as well? Will we be able to literally destroy that and clear it out and make it a flat Tournament of Power stage? Or are those rocks going to be unbreakable and always there at all times? That is another question I have regarding that stage. But all in all, man, this stage is looking absolutely amazing. Again, without question, this is the part of the DLC I am most hyped for. But finally, moving on to the actual BROLY screenshots. Again, we have a couple of screenshots of BROLY potentially showcasing some moves or combos. I believe everything that we get showcased is pretty much his skills, not any combos though. But taking a look at this first screenshot right here, guys, as you see on the screen, it looks like BROLY is charging at the CAC, and he already hit him with some kind of punch. But at the same time, this looks like a skill because of the aura that is around BROLY. I feel like he's using some kind of skill just due to how you see that extra green aura that is put around him while he is attacking right here. So this can be some kind of skill that we will be getting within Xenoverse 2 when we actually get our hands on this DLC. And I'm assuming that this skill right here, if it is one that is just more than his regular first punch right here. It's not like a super god fist to the gut or anything like that. I'm assuming that this screenshot right here is what is going to lead into the next screenshot. As you guys see on the screen right now, I'm assuming this move is going to be one combo in total. Like, it's going to be one skill that you hit and you will get this result, similar to some other skills that we have in the game already. But again, I feel both of those screenshots are both part of one skill, and it seems at first that you charge at your opponent, and then I don't know what goes on really in the middle parts of that skill, but at the end of the opponent, it seems that you just bury them into the ground, absolutely smashing them through it, as you guys see with BROLY right here on this screenshot. So again, I'm assuming those first two screenshots are both one skill together, not that they are are both separate, but who knows for sure. Honestly, both of these skills, both of these screenshots could be displaying separate skills, or that first screenshot could just be a regular punch and I could just be, you know, trying to look too much into it or think too much into it, things like that. But again, I'm assuming that those first two screenshots were one and the same skill. Now, the next and last screenshot that we actually have of BROLY is him using this move right here, which a lot of people are assuming is just a regular super attack. I honestly do not know, guys. That is a massive key wave to only be a super attack, especially in Xenoverse 2. Now, the only thing that leads me to believe it could be a regular super attack is the simple fact that I'm assuming BROLY is going to be an absolute monster regardless. So this could just be one of his regular supers, and we still could be getting that massive green gigantic spirit bomb thing looking, whatever he did when he started powering up. We could be getting that, which is a lot of people's assumption when it comes to BROLY's actual skills or his actual ultimate for Xenoverse 2. But again, man, based off this screenshot right here, that is very, very tough to say, because this is a fairly massive key wave for Xenoverse 2, and usually any key wave that is that wide and that big is usually an ultimate. But again, hopefully there's still that, there's still that hope though, that gigantic green barrier thing, whatever he did when he started powering up, is still his ultimate. That would be absolutely amazing, because honestly, from the trailer so far, that was my favorite scene without question. The animation on that scene, all that was just so dope. I would love to see that in Xenoverse 2, but at the same time, based off this screenshot right here, it really seems like that's not going to happen. But those are all the things that we have for BROLY, guys, as far as the screenshots go. You know, we get to see potentially his ultimate, potentially one or two skills or some part of his combos. Again, like I said, with that first and second screenshot, I believe it's one skill, but they could be other things as well. They could be two separate skills, or that first screenshot could just be BROLY punching your CAC. Who really knows until we actually get some more news and things like that on these characters. But moving on to the Jump Force scan, guys, or Jump Force screenshots, as you see with this first one right here, Piccolo is using this special beam cannon. And keep in mind, with every move that you see showcased in these screenshots, these are moves that are going to be available for your CAC as well. Now, I know, of course, there's not that many Piccolo lovers out there. There are some though who absolutely love the man, who are absolutely hyped that he is in the game. So again, keep in mind that the skills that you see on these screenshots are skills that you will be able to use with your CAC as well. But honestly, man, these screenshots have Piccolo and Cell looking absolutely dope, especially in this one right here with the aura going around Piccolo and all that, and the way the lighting is. It just looks absolutely amazing in my opinion. Like, Dragon Ball characters are some of the best looking so far in Jump Force. Like, the art style just really goes with them, in my opinion at least. And honestly, I'm starting to like the art style more and more of Jump Force. The more I see characters, the more I see screenshots, and the more I see gameplay. Let me know how you guys feel about that as well down below. But as you guys see right here with this next screenshot, Cell has his arms crossed. I'm assuming that's some kind of barrier move that he goes into immediately afterwards, because that's the only time I can really think of Cell crossing his arms. But then moving on to the last screenshot right here, this really kind of just shows, I believe, a combo where Cell is attacking Gon. We really do not get to get much knowledge from this screenshot right here, but we get to see how beautiful, again, this art really is starting to look. Like I said, this art is honestly starting to grow on me, especially with the Dragon Ball characters. Like, does that really look terrible to a lot of people? I don't understand why people say that the art is bad. I can understand it more when it comes to the CACs, but when it comes to the actual characters that have been, you know, shown in Jump Force so far and things like that, honestly, I feel the art style is not bad at all. It's just something different. Maybe that's why people hate on it so much, because it's something different from what we see from regular anime games and things like that. But again, man, I'm absolutely loving the art style, especially when it comes to the Dragon Ball characters, because just look at Cell right here on the screen. Cell is just looking absolutely amazing, at least in my opinion. So let me know how you guys are feeling about the art style of Jump Force, and just about these screenshots overall, and the characters for Jump Force as well. But also be sure to let me know your thoughts on the Xenoverse 2 screenshots that we got from the Tournament of Power, and all the new BROLY screenshots that we got as well. But again, man, the thing that I am most hyped for out of everything we covered in this video is that Tournament of Power stage, which is looking absolutely amazing. Again, I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I cannot wait to play on it and get further information regarding it, to find out things like if we will be able to fly on the map or not, if the actual stands will be up top with all the gods of destructions and things like that. I cannot wait to get further details on this map, just to have my hopes and dreams either fulfilled or kind of crushed. But at the same time, I'm still excited for this map either way, whether they add the stands to the top or whether they make it to where you can fly or not. I'm still absolutely hyped. This is going to be my most played map in Xenoverse 2 without question. But all in all, man, let me know your thoughts on everything that we covered in this video. Again, I figured I just might as well make one long one instead of making two short ones. So again, let me know your thoughts on all that down below in the comments. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, as always, hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.